My name is Rhapsody. Welcome back to the Darkest Dungeon, specifically the Darkest Rhapsody Estate. Alright, so I've decided that I want to go on one of these wheeled missions, one of the ones that has Caregivers Convention. I could either go for the critical dice, plural, plus 9% crit on the Jester only, as well as 5 crests, or I could get 5 deeds and a carapace idol. So it's basically, do I want the deeds or do I want the dice? Because the other ones are bad draws. I could go for either, frankly. I've also already chosen my party for it, as we can see down here at the bottom. I've chosen Tyrell. I'm going to try and level up some low-level people here, effectively. So I've got Tyrell, who is a low-level bounty hunter, but has Luminous for the extra speed, who's also just carrying like a lot of accuracy and a lot of damage. Then I've got Dudley, who's the same abomination that we just took out on a different mission, just with same only abomination, only trinkets. Then after that, I've got Pennell, who is an Eldritch Hater as well as on guard, so we're going to be stacking a lot of bleed on targets before they start acting, with Slice Off and with Harvest. And then finally, I've got Neville, who's our new occultist, because I need to start leveling you up. You're a Warrior of Light, as well as having anti-Eldritch skills in the Abyssal Artillery, which I'm about to unlock as well. You are egomanic, which is annoying, but, you know, can't always get what you want, but if you try sometimes, you might just find that you get what you need. So, we do have a nighttime ambush prevention and increased scouting chance. Okay, those are more than fine for me. So now I'll just sort out everyone's equipment, and then we'll go on our merry way, shall we? Tyrell has nothing. Dudley can get a better weapon for the better accuracy. Not for the better accuracy, sorry, for the better speed base. Worth it. Pennell can't. Neville can't. Yeah, because we're taking a lot of low-level people on this mission. So, Tyrell, Tyrell's a frontliner right now, so that means you're not going to be using Flashbang. You can use Finish him. Tyrell. Quickly unlock Come Hither and finish him, because your setup is almost certainly going to be that. Thankfully, Uppercut's 100% by base. Dudley's like a guaranteed stun with the 100% base on the manacles plus the 20% from Padlock. Like, most things in this area at this level will only have 25% stun resist max. Pennell and Neville. Is there a better way to be running the squad? Dudley needs to be one of the middle 2 slots. If Neville could be on the 3rd slot, then Neville can actually use the Sacrificial Stab. Which is not bad. It's not great either, though. Alright, Neville, unlock Abyssal Artillery as well as Demon's Pool. Because if you're going to be on the back line, that's your layout. Okay. No, I can roll with that. And then Pennell, no need to upgrade any of those. We will upgrade all of Dudley's base stuff. Not going to get the rest of those, though. Oh, no. Damn it. I knew I was going to get Training Regimen before I did any of those. Damn. That's my bad. All right. And then Sanitarium. I'm going to want to get someone's disease treated and someone else. Bad humors. Pretty big. Let's remove that. And someone else I'm going to want to try and lock in and lock out a positive and negative on. So locking in... Yeah, probably wouldn't lock in any of those. I would lock out Kleptomanic. Got Wasting Sickness. I want to find someone who it's going to be really effective on, because I lock in something as well as lock out something, right? None of those I'm going to lock in or lock out. Quick Reflexes I will lock in. And Calm is pretty important to remove as well before it becomes guaranteed on you. Hard Noggin I'm also probably going to lock in as well. Okay. So it's worth noting we're not going to be looting a hell of a lot in this adventure in particular. Again, because it's a mission that is going to require that I take 3 things back. So that means I probably don't need to take all of the shovels that exist. This could be a problem. We do have one stress healer in the party, a really strong stress healer, mind. But I could foresee there being a problem or two for us. Just because we've got a lot of low-level targets here, and we've got Hylomania, Egomania, and Paranomania. Gotta risk it for that biscuit, eh? Alright, I think we will. Provision up. Whoa, Aegis Scales. Okay. So they're a resource. Alright. Shard Dust. Use this to tap into otherworldly power, but beware of its effects. I'm not going to take that at all. Actually, I'll take 2 full stacks of shovels. I can't rely on the kindness of this map, unfortunately. Alright. Looks good to me. Let's embark. The world is long and full of winding paths. Bring plenty of torches. Yeah, I very rarely consider the different areas I'm going to when I consider whether or not I'll bring a lot of torches.
Remote and unneighbored. Every lost resource must be recovered.
I've had exactly this map before. You can tell you played too much of a game when you can recognize the randomly generated elements of it. Ugh, I really want more scouting, please. Okay. I mean, it could be worse. Could be better. Could be worse.
Press
One down.
advantage. Give them no quarter.
2 down.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Grave Nibble, please.
Ringing ears.
Extremely lame. That's a
The end
lot.
approaches. Begone,
Easy.
fiend.
Alright. And we'll transform back for a little bit of stress healing. That was a garbage fight. I hate that we got shuffled.
Can be beaten.
God, we really need some
Carelessness will
scouting,
find
please.
No clemency in this place.
Scouting would have saved us from both of those. We wouldn't have taken the trap, and we wouldn't have gotten surprised in that fight. And the only reason that fight was annoying was because we got surprised. Okay. Nice. Well, at the very least, we surprised him right back. Spread that damage. Not 3, unfortunately, on that backliner. Stun you and knock you, hopefully, backwards. Never mind. I'll do neither of those, actually. Oh, boy. Nice dodge. 1 bleeds to death.
Inches.
At least we resisted the debuff on most of us. And despite the dodge debuff, we've still dodged. I'm going to stun the crit lord there. And that one's actually dead, the Brigand Cutthroat off the back of that. So I can go for cut rather than slice. Never mind, now that those 2 are central, this is perfect. Go back to using that move. Hell yeah. And I'm already going to have to start healing up. Ugh, boy. Sure, this could be worse, but not by much.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
I know we were unlikely to get that stun. But the thing is, the person in the front line only has rush shot, so I'm just going to focus on damage on the Brigand Cutthroat. That's crit. We got really good heals on both of those, in fact.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Nice. I'd love to get some more stress healing going on,
Seize
but...
this momentum. Push on to the tasks.
Gah! Scout! Please! Just scout! None of you should want that, right? Paranomania, I don't think will trigger that. If it does, then I've just learned a lesson, and I've learned it the hard way. Stop. What? Scout! Just scout! 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 Damn it! What? If I move forward, I won't be able to attack anyone, by the way, with the bounty hunter. I'm definitely going to have to transform here. There's no time to screw around, which means I'm also going to be incurring a lot of stress. Oh, please, damn it! I wanted that to work! Pull her out of position, please. Thank you. And her. There we go. Oh, that also marks? Bad. So they can still use their stressful incantation from the front line, but these guys in the back line won't be able to do anything. They're just going to harmlessly swipe continuously. It also moves both of these cultist acolytes into a position where I am much more capable of hitting them, especially with a rake, as you can see there. Nice. Okay. It's actually a wee bit frustrating that we crit there, because not leaving a corpse has made it so that that cultist acolyte is a bit more forward than I want them to be. Hopefully the fungal scratcher at the very back goes first. Excellent. So they're actually both going to harmlessly swipe. Brilliant. Well, close to harmless. I can't believe you dodged that.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Not a bad heal. So this rake, by the way, every single time you use rake, let's have a look at it, it increases the damage of further rakes by 15%. That's why I'm focusing on just using that one skill constantly. I'm also making sure Penel lowers the stress taken by our abomination, as well as by giving them the negative stress debuff. Okay. Good kill. But also lowers their stress as much as is humanly possible here, because we are taking a ridiculous amount of stress due to these shuffles. Due to these suboptimal fights we have to keep taking. We're getting really good heals with the occultist, at least. That much isn't in contention. Good. We're even resisting basically every bleed. Just kind of hoping that wouldn't kill, but that's okay.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
And naturally, we got no scouting from that, of course. Well, at least we've surprised them here. Kill that cultist acolyte as soon as we possibly can. And I'll be happy. Gah! Come on! I'm so mad! They keep dodging all my skills. I don't want to, like, pump a bunch of torches right now, though. I need to rest after I come back down this entire way. It's fine. The bleed will kill.
Is the weapon that cuts on its own.
This is the one that we can stun next round. This is the one that we can't. Okay, so we'll mark you because you're the one that we're going to be attacking next round. You both have a stun resist currently on. Damn. I'm actually just going to start using stress lowering moves on you. It's essential. We have way too much stress for this point of the dungeon. God, Jester, you have high crit. The whole reason I brought you is because you're a stress healer, but also you have high crit, and I'd like you to use it, please. Like, do as the bounty hunter is doing. The bounty hunter is level 1, you're level 2. Come on. Well, the bounty hunter's level 0 and you're level 1. But, you know, the same relationship holds. Basically everyone except for
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
the bounty hunter should just be using recovery removes right now. I mean, don't really have much else to do. Fair enough.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
This is the worst. At least the madman is surprised, but I have no clue how we're going to kill them in time. They have really high blight resist. 120, 140, so we've an 80% chance to blight. And if we do blight the backliner... Actually, the backline, we're probably going to pull forward. Okay, never mind, we're fine. I just needed to quickly work through some things in my head. So... let's just do everything wrong. Ugh. This mark lowers your dodge. Fine, let's mark you. Accusation! Yeah. Well, at the very least, we can camp later. Hopefully we get one of the boxes here. I haven't got one of them yet. Ugh.
Unbalanced.
The stress damage we're already taking is just insane. Stop! I know we're in Shadowy, but we're here for a reason. Damn it. Another accusation on the same target? I'm actually kind of grateful because that's got the stress debuff until camp. Madman is now dead. Beautiful. Because we have the stress debuff until camp, right? But our whole, like, idea, our whole plan was that we would camp pretty much directly after this. I mean, after the next room, but hopefully... Ooh, someone went faster. And we stunned the dog. Perfect.
Decimated.
Let's destroy the dog. Stress heal as much as we possibly can. Anywhere we possibly can. Heal as much as we possibly can. Anywhere we possibly can. Ooh, bad bleed.
This expedition at least promises success.
Damn it. At least this fight isn't that bad. There are a lot worse fights. I'd love to have stunned the Rabid Gnasher there, but... it's pretty damn essential we get one of the Fungal Artillery down. Another bleeder, really didn't have to stun you, hopefully knock you back as well. Beautiful, you're not useful for a very long time now. That mark makes the Fungal Scratch's attacks much more powerful. It's very low damage. Oh, I remember why it's very low damage, because you're a warrior of light, and we're in low light. Of course. That'll be perfect. The dog will bleed to death. Excellent. Stun you. Oh, hell yes. This fight has been controlled. Oh, scarcely be better. I keep bleeding all of my own targets. I'm so mad about it. There's your harmless swipe. Mm-hmm. It's really important that I stress heal with every available turn with the Jester right now. I mean, just look at our stress. Okay. I'll mark you so that the attacks are more effective. Because I don't want to have to use Jester to deal my damage here if I can avoid it. Actually, I really, really should have used Absolution there instead. At least stun. At least we're not marked anymore, so it's still unlikely that this Fungal Scratcher does anything that's worth. Don't bleed. Nice. More stress removal.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
As long as I can just stomach one more hit from this Fungal Scratcher, I think we'll be fine. Oh, yes. Crit on the self-heal. I actually don't care about that. I care about the stress removal that you got as a result of doing that. Since the enemy is dead to their DOT, we can just do everything and wait. This is why the recovery phase of the fight is so damn important. Look how much stress I've managed to remove over the course of this just by extending the final kill.
The blood quickens.
Easy.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Cool. I'm gonna turn out the light and loot this. You can actually get extra things as well from these. We didn't hear though. Now my goal is to just loot as we're walking back, and then as soon as we get back to the start, I'm gonna rest. Now, one of the reasons I think that's really important to do, I do want to take some blood home. Hang on. I don't need the medicinal herbs. One of the reasons I think is really, really important for me to be resting early here is so that I can get this active, the scout ahead, for the plus 25% scouting chance, because we have had garbage for scouting so far. And especially because we're on a medium mission. No, you son of a... Get lighted. I really didn't think Paranomania was going to get you to interact with that. Spoke about it earlier. But yeah, especially because we're on a medium mission, there's a possibility that we have a secret room, and we need to scout in order to locate that. If it's here, it's not always here. Short missions can't have one, medium missions might have one, and long missions usually have one. But, you know, that doesn't always hold in all circumstances, so don't take that for gospel, please. It's fine. See, the worst case scenario with Hylamania is you loot, and that's okay. I was going to loot anyway.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
Actually gonna quickly pass those onto you, because you have anger management. You give yourself 20 stress, but I've lowered your stress by 20% as well in order to reduce everyone else's stress by 10. That's really powerful. And you only got 16. I mean, perfect. Pass these back over. So, Unspeakable Commune. Guess the best way to avoid getting that much stress from this is to give a stress trinket to each of the other people. This is how we're going to prevent the nighttime ambush. So we got 6, 6, and 9? You took 9? Why are you taking extra stress damage? You shouldn't be. Okay. Swapping the trinkets around is it's a very small extra bonus that we're getting, but it's there. Turn back time to remove 30 stress from someone is pretty big. Definitely need scout ahead. Yeah, we'll definitely be turning back time on the... on you. Okay.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
On the abomination. Now, this would get Paranomania to activate. I do have the ability to interact with this, though. Who's best to? Let's get Neville to do it, in fact. All right. Consecrate it with a holy water. Has a powerful effect. And we are now a Ruins Explorer. Plus 10% scouting chance in the ruins. Not bad, not bad. Here's our first thorny thicket. I was going to dig before, but unfortunately...
malformed with misintent.
Our abomination stopped us from doing so. It's really important we scout here. Thankfully we do. Curio and quest locations. I have no choice. I have to go up here. Good thing we scouted. Alright, I'm going to enter this room in low light. Not good, not good. Oh, good crits. And yes, she's dead. Beautiful. One down, only took 2 actions. That's pretty good economy right there. Stunned you, sent you to the back line. Excellent, 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 excellent. Actually gonna mark the cultist acolyte. We'll get it. Perfect. Yeah, fight could be a lot worse. It just ain't. Actually, slice off is gonna be enough here. So I'm marking you instead now. I don't know how I shuffled my party here, though. Fine. Stun you backwards. Does mean I'll be taking the hit from the fungal scratcher this turn, though. Oh, you got pulled forwards. Right. That's a problem. I was relying on the Jester being in the right position. I just missed them being moved, I guess. Whoops. You're not going to be able to do anything from there, Dudley. It's the most important kill. I just have to go for that, unfortunately. Should be stunning one of them each round, but every single time I stun one of them, I'm putting the other one in position to hit me, which is not the great. If I use Demon's Ball, I'll clear all corpses, so this corpse will be cleared, so they'll both permanently be in the front line, which is not what I want. Let's keep you marked. Definitely just going to be bleeding both lines at all times here. You just keep stress healing, bud. It's okay. We've got this. Harmless swipe, and that guarantees the other one is also going to have to harmlessly swipe. Okay. Okay, what's our highest crit chance? That one. Didn't work out. That's fine, as long as it didn't kill. Sorry, as long as either it crit and it gave us stress healing, which I wanted, or it didn't crit and it left this one in the back line, which I wanted. So it's perfect for me either way. That's my bad. I should have moved the occultist forwards there, because then I would unlock the ability to stress heal next turn, whereas currently I can't. So instead, I'll just kill.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
We're never going to be able to take home a stack of citrine here. Yep, that's fine. I do want to start a stack of gold. It's worth more than blood is to me right now. Blood will be worth a hell of a lot soon, but not yet. Stalling off the time until it is active. 2 curios, neither of them quest locations, is fine. So I can just let the torch dim down as I make my way over here. Damn it. You interact using a...
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
Using a skeleton key there. Obviously couldn't. Alright, well, I need to make space for the immunity mask only, in fact. And I'll drop the busts. I do want busts, but not as much as I want the leper mask. Now, that's for plus 40% stun resist, plus 30% blight resist, plus 30% bleed resist, and negative 10 max HP. So it's useful in certain fights where you know there's a lot of stuns, blights, and bleeds coming out. Usually boss fights are the ones you plan around. But I can't actually imagine using it over just raw damage if I'm taking a leper anyway. So what that means, ultimately,
The light
is
the
that
promise of
it's
safety.
something I'm going to sell. It's worth like 2.25, I think, for being rare. Stun him. Yeah, I'm actually just going to focus on the fungal artillery here. Good sky slaps. All right, that fungal artillery is dead. Perfect. That's a pretty good opener. Light him up. Easy. As much as I want to be stress healing right now. God, the bleeds are just too good. Sorry. Yeah, the bleeds are just too good. Never mind. Thought I'd misspoken there. I had not.
Well
Good.
struck.
Right. And both these fungal artillery are going to die as soon as they try and take their turns. Hopefully the fungal scratcher in the backline acts before them. That would just be really handy. I'm not going to rely on it, but it would be handy. Oh well. Damn. Very wee effect there, so it's fine. Alright, I'm gonna start letting everyone else do their thing and start stress healing up. That fungal scratcher is dead now in 2 turns. Ooh, blight and bled. It's not good. Perfect. As long as it doesn't crit with that, we get a better result for leaving up than for taking it down. Which is the kind of position in which we want to be. Oh, another 8 stress healed as well. Woohoo! Okay, Neville, you really need to heal yourself. Look at that bleed. Boy. Okay, good. That's going to leave the enemy dead next turn. I purposefully used my weaker ones so that I would leave them alive for 1 more turn so I can get another turn of stress healing. Absolution can be used from any row, so you should be able to still do that from frontline. Really hoping that our occultist gets another chance to heal themselves. I'm actually going to cure that bleed. Nice. Suncloak.
Ghoulish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
+5 prot and +10 dodge if the torch is above 75. I don't have any trinket space on anyone, so if I take this, I'm actually going to have to drop something from my inventory. I guess Onyx is the closest thing that I'm willing to drop. Good scouting. Unlock with the skeleton key in order to
Wealth
get
beyond measure,
a bunch of stuff I don't really want.
awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Quest location. So we've already got the quest complete now. Right here. Since I know this is where I need to return to, I could just explore the rest of the dungeon, then come all the way back in low light. That seems like a better idea. Now the problem is, any of those sacks, it's possible we loot as we walk past accidentally. Yeah, I've already got 2 medicines. I had to double check that that was actually the case. 80, 80, 80. Yeah, you've got the highest stress. Yeah, we should dig this while we're here. Lest we come back and Paranomania force us to. Jade and Citrine, just not enough. Pump the torch twice before going to this room. Give ourselves the best scouting chance possible. Only a single curio. There's a hunger check. We've got 2 more hunger checks before we actually need to worry, so things are fine. No one's going to interact with that. 4 torches as well. Looks like we may actually have a pretty easy time between here and the end of the dungeon. Okay. It's our last shovel. At the very least, it freed up an inventory slot for us. Hylomania didn't even force you to interact. Excellent. Hey, with that stun, this suddenly becomes a real good fight. Okay. Stackolight's dead. I'm actually gonna roll the pull here. And that's just to get you in range of Terrell so that I can stun you. Ah, fair enough. He has a focus ring, you know, so it's not like he should definitely be hitting at all times. Oh, no, wait, it is a lot like that, weirdly. Okay. At least this one's dead. I'm gonna pump the torch back up. Good crit.
The ground quakes.
Oh, another crit. Beautiful. Those crits are gonna provide a lot of stress healing for us. You're not dead to that bleed yet. That's fine, though. Oh! The crits! It's across the party, though. It's not just one person doing them. Of course, of course. Why not? Just round it out. Alright, I'll take that. There's a scout as well.
Not a victory,
Curio trap, nothing. Cool. I do want to be in highlight when I go to the end. Damn. Alright, I'm going to have to roll one more chance of Hylomania triggering on that. So this is because I want to pump the torch before I go into this room, so I have a better scouting chance, just in case it's, like, it scouts and it finds something. The only thing it could find would be a secret room. Okay, we'll turn that out. Hylomania didn't trigger.
Can be
Excellent.
found in the most tenebrous corners of this place.
Let's loot this with the skeleton key. It's totally fine. Now, we can get... I think you can get a negative quirk from interacting with this, but at the same rate, I think it skews so heavily positive as to be something with which you should definitely interact.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Okay. And the rest of these are just going to be like standard Hylomania interactions all the way up until our quest location. Quest location will keep in low light. Loot it, get the final medicine, go back to town, send someone into the infirmary, the sickness ward as well as the medical ward. This is looted with the person with the highest blight resist, which is definitely Dudley. Look at you, Dudley.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Another hunger check. Good thing I have enough food. Because at this point, if I didn't have enough food, I would be worried about getting a hunger check in the next hallway. Okay, yeah, we are so covered. We looted a lot of food really early on here. Who else has the trap disarm chance? It's Jester. Cool. Good disarm. We're going to get out of here with relatively low stress considering how bad some fights went for the occultists in the early game. That guy's a map inside. Oh, well done. Better than the trap. Literally. Fair enough. Max content's mine and just 300. We know that we can't get hungry in the next space anyway, so 15 each, 5 each, 20 each, so food is the least useful here. I mean, I can just eat 4 times with someone because I know that the next space can't be a hunger proc because already Trojan Satchel. All right. Yeah, I was wondering why it hadn't already given us the quest complete there, but now it has. Excellent.
These tonics and herbs will stave off infection and neutralize contagion.
So we didn't really get that much in terms of collected treasure. We also did end up with an onyx, so the earlier onyx that we dropped was pretty severely negative. We did get a hell of a lot of deeds, though, and those are really important. Egomania on Terrell, Last Gasp, and Precise Striker. Precise Striker on Dudley is really good, because Manacles, I think, is still... Oh, no, Manacles is ranged. Precise Striker is really good when the Abomination's in its Abomination form, naturally.
The preponderance of rare and exotic injuries makes this place perfect for the study of suffering.
Caregivers Convention. Among the visiting delegation are experts in corporeal and cognitive disability, as well as several forensic specialists. If only I had enough busts to get a second treatment ward, but I would need 10 here and then probably like 14 here as well. It's just way too much. So here we're looking to lock in, like, use as much of... Get as much benefit from this as is humanly possible. But now you're just going to lock away your wasting sickness. And then someone high level who has something I want to both lock in and something else I want to lock out. Eldritch Hater and Thin Blooded are pretty good as a combo for things to lock in and lock out. Or it could be Hard Noggin of Blutomania. I mean, that actually probably is it, in fact. We'll check Gordon as well. Soft and fragile. Me AF. Quick Draw is pretty good. I could lock in Quick Draw and lock out Fragile. Like, the reason I would lock out Soft is because Soft is more expensive to lock out at the moment, but Fragile is the worst of the two. Their Unholy Hater and Fear of... Eldritch Hater and Fear of Unholy are both... Do I do Desmus or do I do you? I'm going to do Desmus. Just because the treatment for them was going to be more expensive. Unequip and resort all of our trinkets. I know I just did that before, but I got to make sure. Got to make certain. Got to make absolutely certain. Down in the wheels with the Brigand 18 pounder, but we've not really anything good for that. We've got another Caregivers Convention as well as a debuff amulet. I could see myself actually possibly going on that. Poison Herb, plus 40% to your blight skill chance as well as negative 15 to your max HP. That's not bad, but it's worth noting that doesn't compete. When you have the Blasphemous Vial as well for plus 10 accuracy on your range skills, plus it used to be like plus 40% on your stun skill chance and plus 40% on your blight skill chance. It's still really good, but at this point it's a little bit more dodgy. But we've got those, and the Wounding Helmet for plus 25% damage on melee skills, but lowers your stun and move skill chance. I can't see myself using that often, so I'm probably not going to be going on that mission. We've still never gone to the Warrens, which I'm a little worried about, because the Warrens has just never offered a thing that I want. I feel like it's almost certainly going to be the Reclaim Relics of the Light that I go for. Unfortunately, it's another gather mission, so we're not going to get that much loot out of it either. But you know what? That sounds a hell of a lot like tomorrow Rhapsody's problem. For the moment, My name is Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Darkest Dungeon. Hopefully you have been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.